Hello everyone, so I welcome you now on this video. Today I am going to tell you about the amendment provision in our constitution. So amendment of our constitution, which is one of the most significant provision within our constitution. See, amendment of the constitution is important because amendment provides the proper update with the demand and the with the demand of the time. Okay, and with that, looking to that purview, uh, the our framer of our constitution has included the amendment provision in our constitution. Like any other written constitution, Indian constitution provides for amendment of its constitution. However, it is neither as easy as the Britain constitution nor hard as USA. In other words, Indian constitution is neither rigid nor flexible, but which is a synthesis of the both. So it is neither hard, it is neither easy to amend the provision in our constitution. Therefore, Article 368 of Part 20 of our Indian Constitution provides power of the Parliament to amend the Constitution and its procedure. Two things: amendment of the Constitution and the procedure. Amendment of the Constitution. The amendment procedure within Article 368 has been provided. Also, there are other articles in our Constitution which deals with the amendment of Constitution, but which has a no which does not serves the purpose of Article 368. Right. So now let's see what is this provision and how is this amendment is done. So amendment, Parliament may exercise its amending power, and by amending in the form of addition. Amending means by adding some provision within our constitution, or it can vary. Existing provision can be changed. So that is variation that can be brought about by the amendment. And third is repeal. So if there is any provision within our constitution which is void, which is outdated, which needs to be which is violating the basic structure of constitution, or any other relevant violations, in that case repeal can also be done. For example, for the example of repeal is Article 370, which has been scrapped from the Jammu and Kashmir special provision, that is repeal. So that's how the amendment power of the Parliament uses. Okay, three things: addition, variation, repeal. Prelims, in your prelims this might come. Okay, amendment can do addition, variation and repeal. Okay, by what? By the procedure laid down in the constitution. By the procedure laid down in the constitution. Okay, now this procedure also can be changed by through the amendment. Also, we have to notice here, as I said you in the earlier section, but it cannot amend those provisions which changes the basic structure of our constitution. Amendment cannot change those provisions which changes the basic structure of our constitution, and this is ruled by the Kesavananda Bharati case of 1970, which is the most significant, which is the most important judgment of the Supreme Court. Now, we also know that, but what is the procedure of the amendment? Okay, procedure is that first, in order to amend any provision in our constitution, the bill must be introduced in the either house of the Parliament, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, and this this bill cannot be introduced in the state legislature, only in the Parliament, either house, either Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha. And by who can introduce the bill? A minister or the private member of the house can introduce the bill, but no prior permission of the president is required. Also remember, very very important point: no prior permission of the president is required. Now, once and we must understand here that once the bill is this bill must be passed by the special majority, not the simple majority but the special majority. What is the meaning of a special majority? Special majority means the total membership of the house, which means total vacancy. Either it is vacant or absent, it does not matter, but what is the total membership strength of the house. And another is the 2/3 of the member who is present and voting is required as a special majority. Now, once the bill has been passed, and also we must understand here, this bill has must be passed separately in either house, in each house. Understood? This bill must be passed separately in each house, and in case of dispute, no joint sitting provision for the no there is no joint sittings. Now, moving ahead, bill seeks to amend, in case the bill seeks to amend the federal provision, then in such cases it needs the ratification by half of the state legislature. Okay, this is one of the important special condition within the amendment. In case bill seeks to amend the federal provision of our constitution, at that time it needs to collect, or it needs to have the ratification by the half of the state legislature. Now, when the bill is passed by both the house and state legislature, it is presented before the president. Now, in this case, president must give the assent for the amendment. President has no power in this case to withhold the bill or to return the bill for the reconsideration of the parliament, member of the parliament. Therefore, president gives his or her assent. Now, when the president gives assent, after that, that particular bill then becomes the proper act which is the parliamentarian law. Now, this is the procedure of our this is the procedure for the this is the procedure for the amendment of our constitution, right? Now, when we have understood about the procedure also, now there are three ways of amendment in our constitution. Okay, number one is by the simple majority. Second one is by the special majority, and third one is the special majority and the ratification by half the state legislature. This three provision of the amendment is there in our constitution, right? So now this is about the amendment of our constitution, and I hope this is clear. This will give you the most comprehensive and the sophisticated knowledge about the amendment of our constitution. If you know now this is going to be suffice knowledge for you, for your mains as well as for your prelims. I hope this is clear. Thank you very much.